Hi. Many people have been asking me about the difference between buying a property in Malaysia versus Australia. So as someone who have bought in both places, I just want to do a quick sharing about the difference in the property cultures in both countries. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the freehold versus leasehold titles. Now in Malaysia, many of the properties are actually leasehold. So what that means is that let's say you have a 99 years lease, and after the lease pass, you have to pay a premium to the government to increase the lease back to 99 years. Whereas in Australia, most of the properties are actually freehold, so you don't actually hear people asking about that questions. The secondly is the gated and guarded term. Now in Malaysia, because of the spike in the crime rates, many new housing developments, they actually have gated and guarded as a selling point. But then in Australia, that's not really a thing. So people they don't really have a gated and guarded community. The third thing is the furnishing of the new properties. Now in Malaysia, it comes in three forms. It's either fully furnished, moving condition, or partially furnished with some basic furnishings, some furnishings and fixtures, or bare unit, just unfurnished. But then in Australia, all the new properties will be partially furnished, and it comes with the kitchen bench tops, the air conditioners, the carpet to the floors, the window blinds, and some even include an oven and dishwasher and a stove. They're pretty much standard, so there's not much more you need to spend after you buy a home. Okay, the last point I want to share is quite important to property investors, and that is the tax deductibility. So in Australia, there's a lot of as an investor, as a landlord, there's a lot of expenses you can deduct your rental income, and that includes the interest portion of the repayment, the property management fees, and the repairs and maintenance you've done to your property for the tenants. Whereas in Malaysia, there's not many of items you can actually use to reduce your tax. So that's quite important in my opinion. Now, okay, so this will be today's sharing. So if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me to ask more questions. Thanks.